So the way that I look at myself, I don't look at myself as a female brigade commander. I look at myself as a brigade commander that just happens to be a female, right?
Clearing a spot at the table, Colonel Fenicia Jackson is the commander of the 10th Mountain Division's Sustainment Brigade, a part of the 15% of female soldiers in the Army.
I get just as much support from my peers as anyone else. And I know when I get at the table, I come to the table with recommendations. It's heard. It's not just heard by my peers, but by the leadership as well. So it feels good because when I do bring a different perspective, especially if it's really related to something women-related, female-related, it's like a light bulb comes on because no one has thought of that.
But it wasn't always this way.
When I first came into the Army and I was a company commander, the Army wasn't really lenient with women and, childbirth and being parents. You really had to make some hard decisions to either get out or stay. And what did that mean if you stayed in the military and you had to depart from your child to go on a deployment or something like that? They suffer in silence, and a lot of leaders can't relate to them because, again, 85% of the population consists of male soldiers and only 15% consist of female.
Just some of the many challenges female soldiers face. But for Colonel Jackson, she overcame many battles. Through half a dozen combat and operational deployments, she climbed from a private to a colonel and is leading a program on Fort Trump called Woman Warriors of the Mountain.
For the past 28 years that I've served, I've never had a woman mentor, right? I've never seen men and women leaders coming up throughout the military. So I thought to myself, it's my obligation, it's my duty to provide myself as a role model, as an advisor. The goal is to inspire, right? The goal is to inspire women that they can still serve in the military and live their life also. They can still be parents, they can still be spouses, they can still have a career. And whether it's in the military or in the civilian community, but you matter. You can do it all. There are resources and agencies that are out there. You have a support group to do whatever it is that you desire in life.
Because she knows how a support system can help one continue to climb.
I was the first one to graduate from college in my family, so that was a really big deal. I enlisted first, and I received a scholarship from the Army. And when I got commissioned, and the number of family members that showed up to my commission, that told me that it was a big deal. Right, this is a big deal, and I didn't realize it at that time that I was the first member of my family to graduate college. So as I enjoy my time in the military and perform my duties, I wear this uniform for me and my family. Like every day that I come to work, it's for me and my family. Like this is a picture of my brother. He's deceased now, but I wear this uniform for my family.
And she says she's honored to be a leader today as progress continues to grow.
We have women in field artillery, we have women in aviation, women in military intelligence, logistics, medical. We have more women now. And I think I'm seeing leaders look and promote people based on talent, regardless of gender. The Army is more accommodating of women and their lifestyles if they choose to be mothers and parents as well as soldiers. Now we have policies and programs in place to protect them. That's why it's important to highlight women, support women, to encourage them to stay around, to continue their careers in the military, because we have to start now investing in those leaders that we want to see in the seats years from now.
A mission she'll continue to lead until there's room for everyone at the table.
I just want to make sure that everyone gets a fair shake, everyone gets a fair opportunity, and what they decide to do with those opportunities is up to them. But that's my job to ensure that regardless of gender, regardless of race, ethnicity, everyone gets an opportunity. At the end of the day, when I go home, it makes me proud to say that's why I've served. That's why I continue to do this after 28 years of service, because I want to be a shoulder for them to stand on.